your colleague senator here feels, Bwana Mungatana, that the court ruling may not have much effect on the workings of the National Assembly, even in terms of who's majority, who's minority. In fact, he opines that very quickly the executive side of government will rush to Parliament, challenge that ruling, appeal that ruling, and probably that will leave everything.
We'll run to court, not Parliament.
Or we'll run to the Court of Appeal and I challenge that ruling so that everything stays as it is. But we are also aware that there was a plan within the Kenya Kwanza workings in Parliament to change the committee leadership, because following the impeachment of the former deputy president, that was set to affect a lot of these committees. Already plans were there, as you say, this is worked out at the party level. Those plans were there. Now, this ruling by the court could change a lot of that. Do you expect, I know you're still a member of UDA, yes. Do you expect that this is will be a proper span in the works on how, and probably disrupt even the kind of plans UDA had for Parliament?
Thank you very much, and I respect Senator Mungatana. He's a renowned lawyer, and he does a lot of research, and I respect him for that. But I think, I'm not a lawyer myself, but of course, I don't even think that the leeway that Kenya Kwanza is going to use to remain the majority will be through the courts. What I suspect they may do, of course, because it's a mischievous coalition, what I expected to do is to enter into a quick coalition, because looking at the judgment, it was made based on the facts and the conditions that prevailed as at the time that this particular petition was taken to court.
True.
And the major, if you looked at the ruling, the major reason why the judges ruled the way they did is because, especially UDM and these other parties that had joined joined Kenya Kwanza in this coalition, had done so before the requirement that you cannot, leave a coalition before 3 months elapse after a general election. But what I suspect, or I expect Kenya Kwanza will do, is to enter into a quick coalition, like I say, deposit it with the Registrar of Political Parties, and now, of course, as of now, retain the majority status. So I don't expect anything to change. In fact, I think Senator Mungatana is economical with the truth when he says they're going to go to court. I think they're going to use that as a mischief and not go to court, because, of course, court processes can be very long. And Kenya Kwanza will not want to lose this particular position as of now. As for Speaker Moses Wetangula, I strongly differ with Senator Mungatana. I mean, there is a reason why, for example, and the same happened to Speaker Wetangula. He had been elected as a senator for Bungoma, but he had to resign in order for him to assume the office of Speaker. There is a reason why you are not allowed to serve as a member of Parliament and as Speaker at the same time. Of course, the circumstances for the Deputy Speaker are different. I mean, if you say that you can still be party leader and, of course, officiate matters at National Assembly, then you will not be fair, because, in fact, if you ask me, I can tell you that the ruling, the direction that Speaker Wetangula made, that Kenya Kwanza was a majority, was because, of course, his party was in Kenya Kwanza. And so he cannot be, a fair judge when he has some interest as a party leader. I mean, just also look at a situation where there are two particular members of Parliament who want to contribute to a particular matter that Speaker Wetangula, being a party leader, has an interest in. I mean, he has the discretion to favor by. And whoever is given an opportunity to speak by the Speaker is the one that gets an opportunity. I mean, he will find himself favoring, maybe members of his party or members from his particular coalition. And so I think it's only fair that he relinquishes one of the positions. Either remain as Speaker and relinquish the position of party leader for Kenya, or then be Speaker, or then be contented with being party leader of Ford Kenya and relinquish the seat of Speaker. So I think that is what I would look at it. As for chairs of committees and who is elected, and I didn't, I came in late. I didn't get exactly, I was not able to get the exact argument by Honorable Mubingaru. But it is true. I agree with Senator Mungatana. I'm chair for education. I don't know whether he knows up to when, because of course we know that
is set to change.
of course you know the side that I belong to, and it's true. I never gave anybody any money, but of course there was horse trading at the party level, that members of our coalition, Kenya Kwanza, would elect so and so as chair. So there was that horse trading. But I know some committees, and allow me not to mention them, where money changed hands.
So it is true.
It does sometimes.
Okay.
Especially where I know people who did some coup d'etat in court. I mean, where their party, not our side, their party had preferred a particular senator to be chair of a particular committee. But then maybe the senator designated to be the chair is a new senator. So you find, a second-term senator who knows how to go about these things. So, of course, he does something with the members, and,
that by
of course,
there's some exchange here.
Well, maybe not money exactly, I don't know, but there could be some other influence.
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting. But I want us now to move from that, because I know this, we'll have to wait and see what happens.
I have been vindicated. 2 UDA members.
UDA.
I have been vindicated.
All right. I know this will be the biggest discussion, Senator
Before we
Mungatana,
leave that one,
because we spent too much time here.
No, but can I just tell the public who are listening that midterm, all the committees must be